I love digging down here in the day use area. It gets a little crowded sometimes, but you can always get gold down here. Today we're gonna go upriver though. I like to go upriver, the gold just gets a little bit bigger. Sometimes you can get on some really good spots too up there, and I'm gonna go try to find one. Good morning everyone and welcome back. My name is Benji and today we're on the beautiful Bear River in Colfax, California. One of my favorite spots. Today we're gonna go upriver and see if we can get on some new gold. Not sure exactly where I'm headed, but it's gonna be an adventure and I'm excited to see what the day is gonna bring. So follow along and let's go get some gold. Well, I really like this spot. I'm out in the sun, so I'm probably gonna get pretty sun scorched today, but you know what? This looks really nice. The water looks nice. I'm not gonna have a hard time dropping my sluice in, so we're gonna call this home for the day. It's a beautiful day, but I am right in the sun, so I got my good old hat on. But one thing I am really excited about today is I get to actually test out this deep V mat. At the nugget hunt last week, unfortunately, I put it on there the night before and the adhesive I had used didn't work very well. And as soon as I got to my spot on the river, it actually peeled right off and then left a whole big old sticky mess on my sluice, and it just kind of threw a big wrench in my day. But not a big deal. I still collected some material and I still ran it. I got some flour gold, not a lot, but a little bit, so I was happy with the day. But today we got it on and we're gonna go ahead and run it today, and hopefully we'll see, like, I don't know, I'm hoping that it'll show me a little bit more gold in that that identifier section. And we got it on the Dream Mat sluice, but I'm gonna go ahead and set it up and we're gonna get this day started. All right, so sometimes it's kind of tough to find a spot to drop your sluice in, and you got to make a spot. You know, it's not uncommon on the Bear River is full of rock. And so what's cool about the Bear River is you can use that rock in your favor and you can move it around to where you can make a nice little channel to where you can get the perfect flow for your sluice box. So don't be discouraged if you can't really find just the right spot. Sometimes out here you just got to make one. All right, the sluice box has an excellent flow. I'm excited to start running some material. I got a spot I'm gonna start digging. Here, I'll let you guys see the sluice. We found a really cool sluice rock, so that's gonna hold everything nice and in place. V-mat looks good, the flow looks good. I'm excited, folks. Let's go get some gold.
There's a place down by the river, a place I like to go, where the smell of pines will always calmly fill my soul. You can hear the water whisper as as it's calling out your name. As soon as you can hear it, you'll never be the same. Boots are worn and my hands are weathered. She sings the same old song. Every sunrise keeps me coming right where I belong. I'll dig till I can't dig no more. It's running through my soul. I can't stop from thinking about that California gold. Lay me down by the river with my work here finally ends. Leave my pen beside the water with the mountains and my friends. I was never chasing riches, just a life that filled my soul. If you wonder where you'll find me, I'll be out there chasing gold. Folks dream of the big old city, neon in the night. Give me rocks and running water, everything will be alright. It's the life I always wanted, it's the gold laying in the pan. I'll just keep on digging till the day I finally can. Lay me down by the river with my work here finally ends. Leave my pen beside the water with the mountains and my friends. I was never chasing riches, just a life that filled my soul. If you wonder where you'll find me, I'll be out there chasing gold.
All right, I didn't see a whole lot showing up in that first bucket, but that doesn't mean that there's not any gold there. Which means maybe I need to dig a little bit deeper, or maybe just move a few feet to the left or to the right. That's how the bear is out here. Anytime you think you're not doing very good, just move like 5 feet over and it could change your whole day. So I'm always looking for material that has a good amount of dirt in it. Preferably some rusty looking colored red dirt. Now, when I was digging right here, it just kind of looked like kitty litter. Not a lot of dirt in it, just a whole bunch of really small, fine, well, not too fine, kind of like coarse sand. So I've noticed going up into the bank side here a little bit, I'm getting more dirt naturally. So I'm going to focus on that area for a little while, and we're going to see if it shows a little bit more gold in the sluice box. So, all right, let's go. Now there's a lot of root material in there too. I like that. That means this area hasn't been dug out in a while. So I try to sound like I know what I'm doing about half the time. We'll see if there's gold. So something else that's really cool about the Bear River is that it's August right now and the water is perfect. So you can dig up there on the bank side if you want, but you know, don't be afraid to jump in the water. It feels wonderful. And if it gets a little too hot, take a dip. It's awesome. It's refreshing. Bear River is great for that in the summertime. The water just feels perfect. Love this place. All right. Notice how there's a little bit more dirt in this? It's muddy and dirty. It's not just looking like clean kitty litter. That's what we're looking for. Hopefully, it'll show us a little bit more gold. You never know out here. It can look perfect, and you could end up getting skunked. That's just how it goes. All right, I'm changing it up a little bit. I've been digging down. Haven't seen much of a material change, but I haven't hit bedrock yet either. I'm gonna keep on moving in towards the bankside here, but mostly I'm gonna focus on just taking like the top 6 inches. That's a nice little trick about Bear River. A lot of times, most of the gold's just sitting right on the surface. The deeper you go, the thinner it gets. So I'm just gonna stick to the top 6 inches and spread out for a little while. Maybe run a couple buckets that way, see if it changes up a little bit. Either way, we're having a great day. I love being out here. Bear River, yeah. Let's get some more gold. All right, I've been digging over there for a little while. I ran 2 buckets, but all I was getting was a bunch of fly poop. So a wise man told me one time that you're gonna have better luck digging in the fastest part of the current rather than the top of the pan. And if you're watching my channel, you know who you are, and thanks for the great advice. But so I built a little rock wall right here just to kind of create a little slow in the current, and I'm just punching a hole. Maybe the material's on the top, maybe it's all the way down at the bedrock, I don't know. But I'm gonna run a few buckets and we're gonna see if our color improves in the sluice. Wish me luck. All right, I'd also like to say that if you guys like classifying material and run it through in a sluice box, and you're using either a 5-gallon or a 3-gallon bucket, get yourself one of these deep green classifiers. I like the 1/4 inch. I've tried the 1/8 inch, and all it did was give me more work, and the 1/2 inch just seemed like it was a little bit too big, and larger rock was binding up in my sluice. So 1/4 inch seemed to be perfect. You do have to cut the little rim on the bottom off. It's stands out a little bit far, and it doesn't want to let it slide around in your bucket very well. I just used a little jigsaw and cut it off. Now it works perfectly. Fits right in there. Those things are awesome and worth every dollar. I think they're about 25 bucks. You know, all those songs that are on my channel, I write all those songs. If you guys like those songs, you can actually go onto my channel and you can find them posted separately, and you can listen to them anytime you want. You can also find them on Apple Music and Spotify and just about any other streaming site. Just look up Benji and the Bear, maybe the song title should pop up, no problem. You can download it, you can use it in your own videos if you'd like. I appreciate all the channel support, and thanks for all the likes and subscribes. I hope you guys are all enjoying all this content, and I look forward to bringing you more. All right, so we started today digging right over here. All I was getting was a bunch of fly poop. I ran about 2 buckets and it never really improved. So I came over here, created a little rock wall, and started punching in. I ended up doing about 3 buckets right there, and honestly, it didn't really improve much. It was all pretty much the same thing. It's been fly poop city all day. Now, there is some decent gold in the VMAT of our sluice here. It's all small, nothing really big at all, honestly. It's all been pretty small all day, but there's a decent amount of it. And in my history working on this river, sometimes a lot of small can really make some good weight. I see people, you know, sniping and pull out some pretty nice pieces for the day, and I can actually beat them with these micros sometimes. It's just how it is. I don't know. But I'm gonna run a couple more buckets over here. and then we'll let this sluice kind of classify some of that black sand out, and hopefully we'll get a good look at what we got going on in this VMAT. Now, I want to ask too, if anybody out there also uses these VMATs, these deep Vs, I want your opinion on them. Jump down in the comments and let me know what you think about the deep VMAT. My personal opinion is it looks like it's recovering really well, but it's so deep that the black sand sits right on top of all the gold that just sinks right to the bottom of that V, and you can't really see what's going on in that sluice very well. So, you know, after a little bit, if you give it enough time to classify all that black sand out, the gold starts to show up again. But in my personal opinion is the smaller VMAT was a little bit better of an indicator mat than the deep V. The deep V kind of hides it. So you'll be running buckets and you can't really tell how you're doing. But I'm glad I got it on there. I think it's a useful tool. I do have other sluices. If I feel like this deep V isn't working good for the micro gold, then I'll just switch out and start using my combo mat that has that mini micro. But we're gonna run a couple more buckets over here, and then I'm probably gonna do a cleanup, and we're gonna head home and get ready to dry this out and weigh it up. See how much gold we get to throw in the vial today. All right, let's get back to it. 2 more buckets.
California gold in the river shining, gold fever running through this heart of mine, dust on my boots, cold mountain air. It's Benji and the bear. That mother lode sun burns slow and red, dreaming of the next strike up ahead, and panning all day where the cold streams flow, out here where the gold still glows. Give me that California gold.
I should write a song for this area called Fly Poop City. Fly Poop City, calling my name. If you guys want to hear a song about fly poop, write fly poop in the comments below. I'll see if I can get it ready before the next video. Fly Poop City, yeah. All right, I just got done running that last bucket, and that makes about 10 buckets today. So I've ran roughly about 40 gallons of material through my sluice. It's been pretty much Fly Poop City, like I said, all day today, so there's not a whole lot to show. I will take a second to show you guys the VMAT. Maybe you'll be able to spot out a little bit of that fly poop that I've been talking about. But it's still been a great day. I'm stoked I got to come out here to the river today. I'm looking forward to going home and cleaning all this up, and I'll show you guys what I got. But for now, let's get this cleanup all done, and let's hit the trail and get back to the truck. So in the last 4 weeks, I've picked up over 700 new subscribers. And I just want to take a second to say thank you. That is incredible. I'm about 275 subscribers away from 1,000. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And if you have any friends that like this kind of content, please share it with them and have them subscribe as well. Let's break 1,000. What a great day that's going to be, man. We're going to be celebrating again. All right. 1,000 subscribers. Who would have thought? We're all packed up and ready to go. Let's hit the trail. I made it back up to the top of the trail. Got to meet a couple fellow miners down there on the river on the way up. Why is it always harder hiking to the top of the trail than walking down to the river? Man, it's exhausting. Let's get to the truck. All right, we got the gold all cleaned up and dried out. It's time to see how we did for the day. I got a 0.172, 0.73. So just under 0.2 of a gram. All right, everyone. Well, just under 0.2 of a gram. That's all right. You know what? It's been like almost 2 weeks since I've even been able to get out to the bear. So I'm just really thankful that I got to get out there, hang out on the river, soak up some sun. We got some gold. It's a great day. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me for this one. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next video. Have a great day.